very cleansing breath is what helps to bring you from like a 10 back down to earth. Especially if you're not used to lifting up and out of the body, just sort of sitting like this, or let your lips part, let your breath come out of your mouth. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to FemSchool Online. My name is Addie and I am excited to bring you today's video. So I just want to say first and foremost, bear with me if you hear birds chirping in the background or possibly even cars driving by. I'm trying to work on a really good time to film this, and honestly here in my studio space it looks like it's gonna have to be in the middle of the night if I want it to be quiet. So if you have some time to tuck away for about 10 minutes for self-care, find that space. If not, you can always come back to this video later. I encourage you to come back to this video several times this week and begin to build the foundation that's going to help move into longer and more intense workouts. I say grab yourself a pillow, grab yourself a blanket. And so we're just gonna get started today with the very most basic and easy thing that we can do. And that is working on our seated posture and connecting to our breath. The reason why this is so important to start out with is because all of the movement in sensual movement is very mindful and very intentional and very slow, purposeful movement. And in order to move very slowly, you've got to be focused. And in order to maintain that focus, we draw into the breath. That is the best way to come back to yourself, to come into the body, to get out of the head and into the body. You ever see somebody get really stressed and they're like, that very cleansing breath is what helps to bring you from like a 10 back down to earth. So get into something comfortable. If you have your mat and are ready to join me, let's get started. And so we're just gonna come into a seated position, and I just want you to find a nice, comfortable position for yourself. The squishy, fleshy part of your butt, you can kind of just like scooch your butt cheeks to the side and really just make sure that your sit bones are grounded onto your mat. And then I want you to take a deep breath, and we're gonna breathe in, and I want you to find some integrity in your body, in your back. I want you to pull into a very straight spine, and I want you to float your chest up. I want you to lift your chin so it's parallel with the ground. And we're just gonna lift the shoulders up to the ears, and we're just gonna roll the shoulders back and down, just creating a nice little lift in the armpit chest and in the chest. And you can bring the hands to rest right over the knees. And this is probably gonna feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to lifting up and out of the body. If you're used to sort of sitting like this, or being hunched over at a desk or a computer all day, or on your phone, we tend to round in the body and close the shoulders off. So we're really creating a lift here, and we're coming into a very straight posture. If that is a little uncomfortable for you, you can take your pillow and just put it right underneath the hips and just lift the hips up a bit. And it should create a little bit of a tilt in the pelvis, and that should help you to sit up. And we're just gonna start by taking a couple of breaths, and I just want you to observe your breath here. Observe how you're breathing. Are you breathing very quickly? Are you breathing slow? You can even go as far as to get a stopwatch, and for 1 minute, just time how many breaths you're taking in that minute. So we'll do that now. So we're gonna start timing our breath. And I just want you to breathe normal here. Good. And so as we sort of close out that minute, observing your breath, who took more than 10 breaths? And who took more than 14 breaths? Or maybe you took more than 30 breaths. So we're just seeing where our breath is at. So now that we've become mindful of the breath, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes, and we're gonna take 5 deep breaths, very, very deep. I want you to slow your inhale and slow your exhale, and we're gonna breathe in. Still sitting up nice and straight. We're still very mindful of our posture here. We're very mindful that the shoulders are back and down, the neck is elongated, creating space between the ears. And go ahead and close your eyes, and we're gonna take a deep breath in. And exhale it out. Good, deep breath in. And exhale it out. And again, deep breath in. And exhale it out. And last breath, deep breath in, nice and slow. And very, very slowly, we're going to exhale it out. Good. And on the next set, I want you to see if you can make your breaths even longer. And as we're breathing in, I want you to observe the way that your breath feels going in through your nose. So go ahead and close the eyes one last time. Again, still being very mindful of your posture. And if you need to, if it's starting to feel uncomfortable in your back from sitting up so straight, go ahead and just roll your body around. Nice and slow, very delicious. Just make a nice circle with the chest. And then we're gonna roll the shoulders back down, coming back into integrity in the body. And we're gonna close our eyes, and we're just gonna take those breaths again. This time I really want you to connect with your breath. We're gonna take 10 deep breaths. And inhale nice and slowly. And exhale it out. Very good. Inhale nice and slow. Relax the jaw. Don't clench your teeth. Exhale it out. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the eyes. You can let the lips part and let your breath come out of your mouth. Inhale. Exhale it out. And I just want you to take a second to observe how you feel. If you feel any better than you did when you first sat down. I know this is very, very basic and this is just breath, but I think it's important to sort of sequence this whole thing in a way where you're learning the foundations and we can move those into more intense workouts. Today is Self-Care Sunday and I really enjoy the idea of being very restorative and very gentle and with a sense of ease on a Sunday. So thank you so much for joining me for this video, and I hope that you guys come back. You can play this video all week long, come back to it whenever you need a break, whenever you just need a moment, whenever you just need a few minutes. And I just want you to be mindful of your breath as you flow into your week, mindful of how you're breathing. Remember that your breath is how you're feeling. It's a great indicator as to what is going on with you. Our breath tells a huge part of what's going on with us. When you're angry, your breath is heated. When you're in the moment, your breath is, very vigorous. When you're nice and calm and peaceful, your breath is very calm and very rhythmic and very slow. And when you're sleeping, your breath is very rhythmic and very slow. So just be mindful this week of your breath, how you're breathing, what circumstances cause different types of breath to show up for you. And always remember that you can always take a few moments to breathe deeply and bring you back down to a level of calm. So favorite this video, don't forget to come back to it, thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.